English Story Time.
Episode 7. Emily's Dream. Once upon a time, in a small cozy bookshop nestled in the heart of a bustling city, there worked a young girl named Emily. Emily was a book lover, and her dream was to become a writer. She spent her days surrounded by the written word, her nose buried in novels, and her mind filled with the stories of far-off lands and fantastical creatures. But Emily's dream seemed impossible. She was just a shop girl after all, and the only writing she did was the occasional receipt or inventory list. She longed to create stories of her own, to see her name in print, and to touch the lives of readers the way her favorite authors had touched hers. One day, as Emily was dusting the shelves, she stumbled upon an old, leather-bound book. It was tucked away in a corner, forgotten and unloved. Emily opened it, and as she read the first page, she knew she had found something special. The book was a collection of stories, each one more magical than the last. Emily spent every spare moment in the bookshop, reading and rereading the book. She devoured the stories, letting the words and characters dance in her mind. She dreamed of writing her own stories, of creating magic and wonder, just like the author of the book. As the days passed, Emily's passion for writing grew. She began to scribble in a notebook, jotting down ideas and sentences, characters and plots. She wrote in the evenings, after her shift at the bookshop, and on her days off. She wrote until her fingers ached and her mind was tired. And then, one day, Emily decided to take a chance. She gathered her courage and approached the owner of the bookshop, a kind old man named Mr. Jenkins. She asked him if she could write a story for the shop's newsletter. Mr. Jenkins was taken aback, but he saw the determination in Emily's eyes and knew that she was not just a shop girl, but a writer in the making. He agreed to let her write the story, and Emily spent the next few days crafting a tale of magic and adventure. She poured her heart and soul into the words, and when she was finished, she handed the story to Mr. Jenkins with trembling hands. He read it, and his eyes lit up with delight.
"This is wonderful, Emily,"
he exclaimed.
"You have a true talent for storytelling. I will print this in our next newsletter, and I have no doubt that it will be a hit."
Emily beamed with pride. She had done it. She had written her first story, and it was going to be published. She knew that this was just the beginning of her journey as a writer, and she could not wait to see where her dreams would take her. And so, Emily's story was published in the bookshop's newsletter, and it was a huge success. Customers raved about her writing, and soon the bookshop was flooded with requests for more of her stories. Emily's dream was coming true, and she knew that she owed it all to the old, leather-bound book that she had discovered in the bookshop's dusty shelves.